I thought in that first quarter we got off to a different start that I wanted to defensively. But again, you go into the locker room and you hold the team to 20 points, so 10 points each quarter. That's pretty good. But that was the thing that was really special was how we came out of the third quarter. It was like a 31-3. I don't know what the run was because we had some problems with the stats. Maybe 23-3, 25-3 run. But, those four-post players just continue to do such a great job for us in Jordao and Rader and Leverett and Henshaw. That's really 3 games going in. They've just been the strength and focal point of that front line. And then with Laura Ferreira having 2 back-to-back offensive games was very, very good to see. And we were able to play a lot of folks tonight, which was a good thing.
How encouraging is it to see all these younger players getting key minutes and getting production very early on in their career?
Well, we knew we needed to have Harvey and Pinzan at the point guard spot to get a lot of minutes for us, just with the graduation of Laya Flores, and then Jordao being an immediate impact. We knew what those 3 kids were going to bring. But you're absolutely right. It's an invaluable experience, especially now going into this stretch of 4 very important games that we're going into.
Can you talk a little bit more about those 4 on the boards? I mean, I'm looking right here, 21 second chance points. That's insane.
Well, all 3 of them had a very, very good offseason. We lost Maria Jespersen to graduation, and then I thought with Shay and Alyssa and T being here all summer and how hard they worked, it shows. And then, of course, bringing in someone like Beatrice with her international experience. Right now, that's been a big strength of ours, and I think, you're playing so well with Harvey, and now you can play Pinzan and give some breathers to Ferreira and Loxa, and then Kit goes down. That changes some things. So we'll know more about her status here, hopefully tomorrow morning.
Your bigs have kind of changed the way this offense kind of runs. It's a lot more. You find Beatrice down low because she's so good going left to right. How do you alter the offense to give them shots and opportunities like that when you have all 4 and you still have Kit and Laura that can still make baskets?
And we run a lot of isolations for Jordao inside, but those guys are getting so much stuff off the glass. And when those guys rim run and we put pressure on the defense to having to defend from inside to outside, it just opens up our perimeter play. But now in the half court, we're probably going to have to change some things, depending on the type of news we find out.
88-39, y'all blew them out. What do you do to keep your team focused and keep the foot on the gas?
Yeah, where our program's at, our kids understand, that every game is so important. And when you don't have those lapses that we stress, when January, February comes around, you're not going to lose a game that you're not supposed to lose. And that's what we talk about. But, with this team and, the leadership with Ferreira, Rader, and Loxa, I don't think, they wouldn't allow it, you know what I mean? But a lot of coaches talk about, hey, we haven't talked Oklahoma or any of those. It's one game. I know it's an old cliche, one game at a time, but we just want to play 10 minutes at a time and defend every possession like it's a tie game and it's the last possession of the game. So when you stress that every day in practice, it carries over to games, and then you don't have letdowns, and teams are ready to play from the beginning, and teams are ready to come out of the locker room because they don't let themselves do it.
make that happen?
So I need to be present all the time on the basket, on the rim. So I just do my work and help my teammates to everyone do the work. So it's just it.
It's just, with your back to the basket, do you feel more comfortable going left or right? Seems you're pretty good going either side, but is there a favorite?
I mean, it's what the defense give me, you know. Like if she is in my left side, I'll go to the right. If she is on the right, I go to the left. I just read the game.
Can you guys talk about the energy out there as a team tonight? Like how you guys were able to help train up some of those freshmen and get some younger people more minutes?
Say that the question again.
Just talk about like playing as a team tonight and getting some of your freshmen some valuable minutes.
Yeah, it's good for them to get experience on a court. They're freshmen. They're nervous. It's their one of the first college games, and it's good for them to get experience and be ready for when they need to step up.
So now you guys have a few days off before we start a really difficult stretch. Can you talk about looking forward to playing 4 Power 5 teams in 6 days?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we've been working since last season for this, and we're ready. We just need to be confident and trust the work that we put in.
It seems like Alyssa and Tamara have kind of taken their game up to another level the first 3 games. What have you seen from them from last season to the preseason and now? What did they work on?
They just have more confidence now. They understand their role. We want them to get rebounds and just be more offensive, and they're taking that role. It helps the team. It's gonna open up the game.
Today was the 3rd straight game where y'all put a lot of points on another team. You scored, and you obviously prevented them from scoring. What's the mentality? Does Coach Fernandez tell you guys, like, keep the foot on the gas? How do you stay focused for the entire time whenever you're clearly beating a team really badly?
We just play hard 40 minutes. It doesn't really matter the score. Whenever we come from the locker room at the halftime, we say it's 0-0. Let's play the way we play. We're not gonna go down on their level just because we're winning by 50 already.